All right, I am back with your roundup. It is Thursday, May 21st, and before I jump into coronavirus, I'm going to mention the shooting that happened at a mall in Arizona last night. A gunman opened fire and shot 3 people. This mall had recently reopened after being closed for coronavirus. I have to say I'm really disappointed. I thought we'd have a bit more humanity coming out of this collective pandemic experience, but boy, was I wrong. All right, disappointing news continues as Orange Johnny, the big bully, is threatening to withhold critical federal funding from the states of Michigan and Nevada. Why? Well, he's falsely accusing the states of facilitating voter fraud by making it easier to cast a ballot due to COVID-19. He doesn't want people voting by mail. I'm going to tell you what I think. So I think this is because a lot of the people who can't get to the polls on election day are the type of people who are not voting for you, Donald Trump. But Hypocrite of the Year goes to Donnie himself, who voted by mail in Florida earlier this year. But we will get to Florida later on in this roundup, as we usually do. The college admission scandal is back. Lori Loughlin and her husband Massimo have pled guilty to conspiracy charges. Well, if you live under some sort of large rock, this is Aunt Becky and her designer husband Massimo. They spent $500,000 to illegally get their daughters into USC as fake crew team recruits. Well, Aunt Becky will be serving 2 months in prison. Massimo will be serving 5. They both have community service and additional fines. I bet it'll be one of those Teresa Giudice type of prisons, though, where she does yoga all day. If you don't know who Teresa Giudice is, God bless you. All right, today's total Florida move. A manager at Florida's Department of Health was dismissed from her position for refusing to manually change data to drum up support for Florida's plan to reopen, aka change the number so it looks like less Rona existed in Florida than it did. Well, this sounds a lot like, I don't know, Georgia? Georgia has been publishing data out of order in its charts to make it look like COVID was actually going down so they could reopen their economy because we all needed to get back to our bowling alleys ASAP. All right, in entertainment news, Ruby Rose has announced she has quit the CW's Batwoman series and will not be returning for season 2. So this is the time for me to shamelessly plug that if any of you work for the CW, I am ready to start tomorrow. Please DM me. I could send you my agent's info. All right, finally, enough about me. Apple has unveiled its new iOS 13.5. This has COVID updates. Apparently, your iPhone will automatically detect if you're wearing a mask and auto-prompt the passcode feature so you don't have to embarrassingly struggle with the Face ID like I do every day. All right, the new iOS supports Apple and Google's API. This means you'll be able to use the apps developed by public health agencies for contact tracing. This will send you a notification if you come into contact with someone who's been diagnosed with the Rona. Well, don't worry, they're not tracing you for now. You have to download the app, but this will be built into future phones. All right, lastly, in finance news, Target has announced the company is doing really well and beat revenue expectations for this quarter, which I feel single-handedly responsible for. So you're welcome, Target. I'll be there at 5 to pick up my curbside pickup. That is all. If I don't do one of these for the rest of Memorial Day weekend, have a safe and socially distant Memorial Day weekend, and I'll see you guys when I am back. Bye.